What's going on, Team Aqua? This is your solar eclipse reading. The readings so far have been phenomenal, so we're going to dive right in and see what we've got. Okay, let's do this. So, I'd like to invite the angels, my guardian angels, my spirit guides, protectors, teachers, and their healing energy to this space, and I ask that it is a brave, and safe space that allows for the fullest expression of our light, humanity, ascension, and healing. All right, let's do this. Whoa. We had a jumper. This is the Journey of Love Oracle by Alana Fairchild. We're gonna jump in here. Okay, let's do this. Devotion to the small. There was another sign that had that, but in a different context. So I'm excited. I'm pumped, Aquarius. Let's do this. Devotion to the small. I got this image of like a universe existing within a speck of dust that flies by that seems so unassuming. So I almost get that there's going to be a way that you may need to really and truly slow down and sink into gratitude right where you are, Aquarius. Because I get the image of things moving quickly or there being a lot of ripples. Burning Hero. Who else had this? Sag? A couple others did. Same spot too. The bride offers herself. Okay, Aquarius. You and Gemini both. What's going on here? Wow. I just get this image of things moving fast and then like the bride offers herself. It's like, I mean, you could be getting married, some of you watching. This could also be you in a place of offering yourself up. Like the transformation is happening through this looking at the little things and seeing those. And I get this feeling you're going to need to trust. There's like a trust element that's happening here. A trust element, like you're going to need to be connected to your intuition. Trust, what else here? Let me just, I'm getting like, I'm trying to feel the energy out here, Aquarius. It's like, I'm hearing a timeline shift. Timeline shift, Aquarius. There's a transformation taking place here, but I don't think that you'll see, it's not about surprising you or like it's not going to come as a shock to you. It's nothing like that. It's definitely not energy of that. This is more so the transformation is going to be the way that you see slightly differently. I'm going to read Burning Hero to you. From the transformative fire of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Wow, that's an image for you. I'm almost getting that this is like an aspect of you, like the hermit holding the lantern, and like you're this light in the lantern now, Aquarius. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire-weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire, before you are ready to burn into love again. Oh, that's such a beautiful pause, Aquarius. And then the bride offers herself. Come on. Okay, I'll shut up and keep reading. The intensity of fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message from the heat of your labor, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. Act as if, Aquarius, act as if. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. Well, if that's not an Aquarian 11th house energy, I don't know what is. Wow. So this is, two things come to mind. Sorry, I'm like bopping the camera here. Two things come to mind, which is, on the one hand, it's about, I think devotion to the small is avoiding, it will help you to avoid getting caught up in big picture thinking that pulls you out of this place of manifestation and act as if. And it's almost like this rapturous love. You're offering yourself to the universe, and that's allowing you to offer yourself in other ways. I mean, this to me in the Gemini reading, this came through as like, sort of like when someone says, when you're first intimate with someone, there's this feeling of like, this person is seeing all of me, like, whoa, right? That feeling of it's a lot, but it's not too much. It's that wonderful 555 on the time. It's that wonderful, it is a change, right? Because it's part of you that no one else really gets to see. So it's something that's deeply intimate. And I almost feel like this is you sinking into an intimacy with another person. So it could be that, but I almost get that this is like an intimate relationship that you're now having with the universe because of this transformative energy. And I do think that it's a cycle. I'm hearing Jupiter's your best friend. Let's clarify here and see where we go with this, Aquarius. So far, this is beautiful energy for you. I'm getting this image of the rocks that people may have thrown your way, rocks just being obstacles and things like that, like harsh words, stones, like don't throw stones, that kind of idea. And instead of, it's like Saturn energy. There's like Saturnian energy. So like the rocks that people threw or things that they tried to put in your way, I'm just seeing, I had this beautiful image of people throwing them, and the gravitational pull of Saturn, they didn't fall to the earth and harm the planet. They got stuck in the rings around it, and that became what other people, that it's almost like, it's like, it became like you turned it into a decorative feature. We're going to roll with that, Aquarius. And the wheel, of course, there it is. First one right out, the wheel. That's like the cycle. It's cyclical. Not just because of the imagery, but because of the actual wording of it. Like this is, I think, a deeply creative and generative time for you, Aquarius. This is very fruitful. It would not shock me if either the Empress came out or the Death card, one or both. Just this fertile ground. But I think you're coming into a balance, and that's allowing you to open yourself up, and not just open up, but like to offer yourself. It's this beautiful intimacy that I'm feeling. Beautiful intimacy, truly, really and truly. You want this here? Queen of Swords on the wheel. I'm almost getting that there's some truths you had to fight for. I'm seeing the swords. What just came to mind was like, bleh, swords. So we see on the top of the wheel, the Sphinx has a sword, Queen of Swords, and then we see Six of Swords. So it's almost like there's truths that you had to fight for, some that were fated for you to find out about yourself, and then others that you had to earn, and earn, I'm hearing earn the right to uphold boundaries around, like you had to trust yourself. And then this Six of Swords is you moving away from truths that don't suit you and moving in the direction of truths that do, with the things that matter, like with the thoughts that matter, with the beliefs that matter. So it's like this beautiful forward movement, very much a cycle ending, Aquarius. Bravo. Bravo. Whatever this is. I feel like we're not seeing so much of the struggle, and that's not what we really want to see, right? We want to see the transformative piece, like where you're headed, the joy that you're headed for. This is beautiful energy. Seven of Cups. Page of Cups. Aquarius, has it ever been so good that you just don't know which direction to look in because you're surrounded by so much good? Like, I feel like that's what's here for you. This Jupiter energy, this expansion, this optimism, this healing energy. This joy. How good can it get? How much good can you stand? Because I feel like that's what this card is asking. And then I see this little tiny page coming in. You may feel a bit like a fish out of water at first, because things may not seem so familiar to you if it's been hard for a long time. But I feel like the page is here in this energy to say that there's a beautiful energy for Jupiter. There's an expansion taking place that is really connecting you to yourself. It's really, this is like driven by heart more than goals. This is driven by heart, right? So this is like, being open to everything and anything. Like anything can happen. That's very Jupiter energy. And I get that feeling from you here. Like anything can happen. And it's like you pay attention to the little things, because that's where the joy is. And that's where it's easiest for you to be connected to that act as if energy. So that's where and how it can be activated for you, Aquarius. Burning Hero Spirit. Can you clarify this in the Six of Swords already here? Ten of Cups. Of course, why wouldn't the Ten of Cups come out? 11-11 on the time. And then we have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles on the split. Aquarius, this is a beautiful reading. Then behind those cards, freaking Lovers and Nine of Cups. Are you kidding me? This is excellent energy. And I think this does have to do a chunk with love. I really do. It's almost like there's a cycle that has ended. And this is like, the universe is like whispering, like spirit is just whispering these gentle, these sweet nothings about what's to come. And you just lean right into it, Aquarius. You lean into it. I just heard into the arms of the divine. In other people. Whoa, my ear's ringing. I'll put that. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. It's almost like this is like counterpart energy. So I have the Ten of Cups is like wish fulfillment, ultimate happiness. That's like, it is one of the best cards in the deck for love. It's very fortuitous. And then you have the Two of Cups, which is soulmate energy. And then after that, you have the Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. And I almost get like these are two different aspects of yourself, of the fulfillment that you held outside of yourself before. And this could just be this soulmate. I don't know why I'm hearing counterpart, but it's like emotional fulfillment, meeting what's most important to you. And that those two things coming together in relationship. An equal and loving exchange. This bride offers herself card. Dang. It's just such a sensual and such an intimate card. Like, it's so beautiful. And like, we can experience this kind of intimacy within and outside of relationship. Like, it doesn't have to be, a lot of people hear like the bride offers herself and probably think like, whoa, that's sexual. Sure, there are some sexual connotations, but there's that intimacy as well that we miss if we just see the exclusive physicality of it, right? There's an intimacy to offering yourself over completely, right? And like, think about it this way. It's like removing the clothing from your mind, removing the clothing of your, of your beliefs, like that kind of offering yourself. Yeah. Your beliefs, the moon, things that, you keep hidden from everyone. And I feel like the moon is another sign of intimacy, right? This is surrender. This is healing. This is a reminder that you're safe. It's that sort of things unseen, right? I don't think that you're not holding any illusions about this. But I think it is something that is, you do have an intuitive awareness of, like, you've felt this coming. Judgment, transformation light. I feel like this is going to require a decision from you. The Lovers popped out, and then I put it back in the deck, but it's like the choice card, right? And Judgment is a transformative decision to me. That's like a choice you make, but one that changes your whole life. Wow, that's big. The energy of that. It changes your life. And, not as in like, rom-com type thing, like that was the Saturday that changed everything. It's not like that. It's more so like this is a choice that's going to change your environment. It could change your, beliefs you hold about yourself. Growth, tremendous growth I'm seeing too, right? Because the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups and then the Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles, those are growth cards. Those are growth cards. And the Six of Swords is here because you're moving towards that. The Burning Hero is the transformative card, right? It's that transformative creative fire. And I was feeling like there was like an empress or death, like this, pregnant with expectation. Like there's something that you can feel. You can feel it kick spiritually. You know it's coming. And I almost feel like this energy here is your recognition of it coming to life and being born. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius here on this Judgment card, please? And thank you for the Solar Eclipse energy. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. Could be an earth sign or another air sign. I mean, it could be that this is like you're the King of Swords and the other person is the Queen of Pentacles. So the earthy energy. But again, I think it's just this bringing together of two energies here, right? Like this could be you and a partner who one of you is more, is more in this pentacle space in their life and the other is more in the air space in their life. And that's not to say that there's an incompatibility. It's just the activities that you're undertaking. Like, for example, like this right now, there's like, for me, there's a like Queen of Wands. There's an energy of like fire and creativity and growth with this channel, right? Like, and doing something deeply creative and meaningful to me that, that's something that can be pentacle or wand energy, right? So it's not about necessarily signs, but like elements that are active in your life right now. So just thinking about it that way might help. I'm going to pull one more on this. Eight of Pentacles. I think that you're clear about the work that goes into this. And Empress. Why wouldn't the Empress come out? I was feeling that energy. It's almost like this is like the full, this is the pregnancy. And then this is you, like this is it coming to life and being born in the world. This is the idea, but this is also like that offering, right? Like when you offer yourself completely, it's more powerful than you realize, Aquarius. It's more powerful than you realize. Do I think you have love coming in? Yes. With all of this energy here, it's really hard to say that that's to be like, no, it's not. And if you're already in a relationship, I think that this is a deepening of commitment and a transforming of some aspect of your relationship, right? Yeah. This is really powerful. But like, how good can it get? It's like expecting that. Act as if. Even if you can't see it, act as if. And it's like, that's where the Judgment card, this is where downloads come when you're in that energy of acting as if. Because you're seeing things that you wouldn't otherwise, because you're sinking into the energy of things that you wouldn't see and know otherwise, right? So it may seem like it's this great illusion that you're participating in a game around, but you're not. This is you offering yourself completely. And then you come out the Empress. Someone's Empress, I just heard. Oh, Aquarius, that's cute. Someone's Empress. I get the feeling that they've been looking for you. And not like, what I just heard was they've been acting as if too. This is beautiful. Do you feel the shifts taking place, Aquarius? The eclipse energy is also more intense for fixed signs. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. So all of those signs can have a more intense time of things around this new moon. And the eclipses kind of kick off this destiny point energy. So it's sort of what you value changes and shifts, right? What you value changes and shifts. But I almost feel like this shift took place before, and what you're seeing is the 3D manifestation of something that you could feel in the 5D. More beautiful than you realize, Aquarius. That's what just went through my head. Heart chakra. A definite heart healing, yeah. I feel like that's what allowed for all of this to happen. And these two cards came out, so protection and then just a general here, but I see eagle, which is air energy. Spirit, can I get some additional messages for Aquarius, please? For this Aquarius, for this Taurus solar eclipse. Boundaries, yeah. But look at that loving relationship. Okay, I'm going to read that because I'm a smush. Okay, so self-love is the greatest love, the greatest gift of all. But it is the greatest love of all too, right? Because it helps you to know love too. So you are a unique expression of the divine. Know that you are connected to all that is. Let love, peace, and tranquility penetrate through your being into the world and watch as it is reflected back at you. You are love. And we also have protection. I release the need for armor and protection as I recognize that I am always guided and safe. The more I let go of fear and mistrust, the more protected I feel. It is safe for me to choose love and possibility over fear and hopelessness. Choose love over fear every freaking time, Aquarius. I trust in my light, the divine light, and the wisdom that ensues from the alchemy of spirit and matter. That's what this transformation is, this cycle that's ended. And this is like the new cycle kicking off. It's almost like this, like the engines are firing, like the engines are firing up, the divine engines, right? All is perfect just as it is, which is absolutely true, right? And this is, I think, a feeling and a reminder through whatever it is that's kicking off here and that the engines are firing up for, you're more protected than you maybe know. And I think, too, that if you feel at any point like things are beyond you, this is a third eye chakra energy. So it's about connecting to this divine knowing, right? Divine knowing and intuition, 2222 on the time. Something new's coming for you, Aquarius. So soar like an eagle to find clarity. Things are not always as they seem. Yeah, that sort of like, well, I don't know. But this is the energy of intuition, right? See the beauty and the gift in everything. Pay attention to messages that are gifted to you in life through your imagination. Wishful thinking is not always wishful thinking. It is sometimes manifesting, and we have to know the difference between that. Dare to dream and create a vision for your life. You are the creator of your own reality. Yes, you are, Aquarius. So we have boundaries. I stand my ground where and when I need to. I recognize that my truth is just as valid as other people's truth and assert myself appropriately. I trust in and expect a positive outcome and have the strength and kindness needed to enable me to stand my ground. I stand my ground. I think this is almost about defending your right to happiness. Like, it feels like you're going to have to be in some solar plexus energy potentially about this, because I don't know why I'm feeling this, but it's almost like you in your joy is not what some people want. And that's where it's like this cycle is ending, where you've paid more heed to those messages and those voices. You've really put that to rest, but it doesn't abdicate you from the need for boundaries. Like, I think that these will still be important, where you say, this is where your idea of me ends and this is where I begin. And I don't have to pay any attention or mind to anything that falls on the other side of the line of who I am. Right? Just understanding that, Aquarius. Even when it's people who say, I just want the best for you. That's true, but what's best for some other... So keep in mind that when people offer advice like that, there's compassion, but there's also a sense of, I don't know why this is coming through. What the F? But like, there's what I'm getting is this idea that people know what's best for you, but people know what's best for them, right? People know what's best for them. 2424 on the time, which doesn't necessarily have anything to do with what's best for you. So it's understanding that and balancing the feedback that you get with the intuition that you have. So just remember, that's where boundaries really come into play. And sometimes it's just the articulation of, wow, I really appreciate that feedback and the truth that you're sharing with me here. I can tell it's very vulnerable making for you. I'll consider it. It's not saying, you know what, you're right, I need to justify this decision and da-da-da-da. Energy wasted, right? So just focus on this part. This is the heart chakra. I love that it's like bookending this. Like these are the processes that are happening within the heart and that are almost surrounded by this heart energy. So yeah. I open my heart to love and joy and move gracefully through my relationships. It is safe for me to feel love for myself, life, and others. I allow universal love to penetrate or to permeate every cell of my body. I am worthy of love. I am loved. I choose love. Yes, Aquarius, you should. Well, you can do whatever the hell you want, but I think it's important to let your light be, like to let yourself be guided by love, right? To let that be at the core of your intuition and what is bringing you home. I just heard bringing you home. Everyday Miracles deck. We're going to pull from there and see what we've got. Ooh. I thank Spirit for the gifts that I've been given. Each day, 1,000 treasures. This is that devotion to the small, right? That card. So just, yeah. Each day, 1,000 treasures come to me with every passing moment. I am blessed with gifts throughout the day in value far beyond all things of which I can conceive. Dang. Each day, 1,000 treasures come to me with every passing moment. I am blessed with gifts throughout the day in value far beyond all things of which I can conceive. You are blessed beyond measure. I think you're going to be more aware of this when you start acting as if. It's that juicy energy that we get into, Aquarius, that just opens up so much. So let's check out what the Miracles Now deck has to say for us. Spirit, can I get messages for... Whoa. For my Aquarians, please, for this solar eclipse. I begin my day with love. Yeah, I think this is another call to act as if, right? But it's about being in that energy, on that frequency, because that's where you're going to hear and recognize love. And this could also just be a recognition that, you know, as much as you begin your day with love and intend to do that, other people may begin their day with intending to love you. Whoa, I just got goosebumps on that. That came out of nowhere. Wow. Okay. So that, like, you know, it's kind of important. Yeah. Nope. Peace is in my pulse. Yeah. There was one, I think it was, I think it was the Sag reading that had something to do with like being the blood that, you know, with each heartbeat of the universe, that idea. So this is like maybe, I'm just hearing like Call and Answer, the song by Bare Naked Ladies. So it could be that this is, okay. So that, yeah, this like call and answer, like you're talking to other people with the peace that you're finding in your heart. There's like a frequency and resonance. And I'm hearing calling out. I'm looking at these cards. So the chakra deck I have in front of me here. And what I was looking at was just this like wolf howling and communication. I didn't even realize that was a communication card. But it's like you're communicating by being in this place of peace. And that's what's calling this person, this counterpart in. That's what's calling someone in. Wow, Aquarius, this is beautiful. This is your solar eclipse energy, though. If this resonated, please like and subscribe. It helps me to grow the channel, and I am grateful as heck that you're here joining me. So thank you. If you want to connect with me throughout the month and in other ways, do so. Feel free to check out the other videos on the channel. But if this is where we part, Aquarius, I hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night, wherever this finds you on the time-space continuum. Take care and happy solar eclipse.